after you've set up your Doctopus and ran the template through the Doctopus, you'll have a spreadsheet that looks just like mine right here. These are your live links. They give you access to view the document or presentation or folder, whatever you've shared with the students. A couple of neat features you can do: you can go to Add-ons, Doctopus, and you can go to Manage, and then these are the Doctopus aspects. You can refresh the last time of edit. You can embargo, which locks the students from editing anything. You can send them a personalized email, and when you're completely finished, you can be done with it and you can transfer the document ownership back to the students. But for this, I want to do the Goobric, so I want to attach Goobric. Now, a Goobric is read from a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet, and this will tell you exactly what you can have, what it has to have, what it can't be. So I'm going to go right down here, and it says install the Goobric Chrome extension. Takes you to the web store, pops you up here. If you want to read reviews about it or whatever, it's going to show you what it looks like. It's a really awesome feature to do. It'll say add or something like that. You can just add it to your Chrome. I've already added it, so it's going to be there for me. I'm just going to X this out. Now I need to authorize the web app. Once I do that, it'll say please authorize. As you can tell, I've already authorized it, so I don't need to do anything else with it at this time. So I'm just going to click the X right here. Now I'm going to select my rubric. If you have not created a rubric, it needs to go in a spreadsheet, and it needs to have your rows as the numeric point value and the columns as your headings or your categories. I've already created one, so I'm just going to search for it right now. What it's doing is it's making sure that it fits the parameters of the Goobric. And as you can see, it does. I have my categories horizontal, and vertical across the top I have my point values. I can go down and look if I need to. If I make any changes on the spreadsheet, I have to X this out and let it refresh. So I'm going to attach Goobric to this assignment. The neat thing is, once it attaches it, I can click on my student's assignment and I can give them feedback, more detailed feedback than just, hey, great job. So it's a really good tool that you can use. This just goes through and it tells you, here's what it looks like, here's how you can do it, and so forth. So I'm going to just X this. It says, presto, you should now be able to use this. It's great. Here's how you use it. It's a wonderful tool. So I'm just going to X this out. All right, it fills in a new rubric score. So everything that's on my Goobric is now going to fill into this spreadsheet. So I'll show you how this works. I'm going to go back to my roster, and I'm going to click on my first student's project or assignment, whatever it is. Now, if this were a real assignment, I would go up here. This is my Goobric button right here. So I'm going to click on my Goobric button. It's going to look for the rubric that I associated with it. If I didn't do that yet, it would tell you there's no associated rubric. So what's really neat is I can go through here. I'm grading my students' project or their work. Okay, the first part they got a 4. It darkens it or it shades it in. Next part, she received a 3. This is 4 for voice, 3 here. Technology connection, did an excellent job, is at a 4. And you can also set a specific comment to her. And great job on your project. Email rubric score to the email, whatever it's located at. I can submit and paste to the document. Now the Goobric is going to work while you see the eye spinning around here looking. I'm going to wait till it's completely finished. If I want to go to the next one, I can go to the next one by clicking the next button right here. This will take me to the next template. I would still need to click on the Goobric and open it up the same way. That way you could have all of your students open and doing this. I'll show you one more thing here. Once I have it done, if I go down here, this will show me the rubric. How awesome is that? It shows you what the score was and the shaded in part. This will also allow you to go back. There's my comments right there. So if I need to add comments, I can add more comments to it. And I can also click on the Goobric again. Let's say she redid, or your student redid the assignment. Now if I were to give them a different score, let's say they improved the organization and so forth, and I saved it, it's going to paste the newest edition or newest version on the bottom of the document, which is great because if you want your students to improve and so forth. One thing you need to be careful of, if you click over here, your Goobric is gone. Once you save it, it'll always be there for you to use. Thank you very much.